Feeling anxious, hot, and sweaty when you are in a big crowd with friends, family, or in social gatherings. Do you too, like many, look down and often fiddle with your phone to avoid eye contact and conversation with others? Do you too want to be part of and celebrate certain occasions with friends and family? Come with me and find out how you can be more in a free flow state.
Hello and welcome to the next series of Ask Siri. Hello ma'am.
Hi.
And welcome. And today we have this question which says that I get very anxious when interacting with people and in social situations. What should I do to remain calm?
I think anxious is something which we all experience in our life, and in this case when you're saying when you're interacting with the people you're feeling anxious, then probably you know what is happening in your mind is, if I can tell you analytically and understanding, that you are actually having some kind of an inner dialogue in your mind. So it could be something like, okay, what are people thinking about me? Am I wearing the right clothes? Or if I talk to them, what do they think about it? Is it right or wrong?
Right.
So it's actually your own internal dialogue which is creating this anxiousness. And believe it, at least in my experience, if you go and ask them, so don't go and ask them, just think in your mind, that if you go and ask directly that are you really thinking about me, believe it, people don't. Because they have so many issues of their own and nobody has the time even to think about you. Right. So this anxiousness is coming from your own internal dialogue. You know, what you're repeating in your mind, and as a result of it, you're getting that anxiousness inside you, whether you're talking right or not, right?
Correct.
So if you can stop this inner dialogue, the anxiousness will definitely go out of your system,
Right.
okay?
And how does one stop this inner dialogue, ma'am?
That's a very simple technique which I can just share with all of you right now.
Yeah.
So you have all televisions at your home, so
Right.
probably we use or we don't use it, depends on you, but still you know how to operate it.
Correct.
So what do we do when something is going on in the television and you don't want to hear? So what do we do?
Either we mute it or change the channel.
Or change the channel, or we switch it off.
Obviously.
So what you can do is in your mind, you create a button. So let's say there's a panel in your mind,
Okay.
and if you want to just shut off this dialogue, so either you mute it, so just in your mind, so just press that button like a feather touch button, so press it softly, it will become mute, or totally press it off and let it shut it off.
Okay.
And what happens when you shut it off? The internal dialogue will shut it off.
Right.
So that's the most easiest way that you can do. So create a panel in your mind, and whenever some kind of dialogue, not this but any other dialogue, if it's a negative thought or something else which is coming in your mind and you don't want to hear it, just go and press the button and shut it off.
Really?
Really.
It's that simple?
It's that simple. It's that simple, you know, because actually it is that simple, but we do not know. But now I've told you how to do it.
Right.
So anytime this happens to you, once again I'll just repeat it. Go inside your mind, see that panel, there's a shut off button which says power off. So just do a power off and the dialogue will be shut and you will be out of that. And when you're not anxious, then obviously what happens, you're much more calmer inside you.
Right.
And another way of being calm is getting in touch with your own breath. So when you are going in a social environment and when you're talking to people, just for a second before you enter into that place, just focus on your breath.
Okay.
Because your breath is more calmer, the breath is in now. So when you just focus on your breath, your tendency is to become much more calmer inside you, because it's going in and out in a very natural rhythm. And when you can get connected with that natural rhythm, you obviously tend to become more calmer within yourself.
Right. And this internal dialogue happens for everything. Before an examination, before public speaking, before getting onto camera, before getting into social things. I think it's a great tip that you've shared with all of us here. I'm sure you all will benefit with it, and do share your own views as to if you've applied this in your life, what happens. It will be fun to know really. And do like, comment and subscribe to our channel, Ask Siri.